I can remember back when I was 10 years old and my mom and Randy were taking a trip up in Indianapolis, Indiana, and they took me and my sister along. It was freezing cold. Conseco Fieldhouse, there were 30,000 people at this event, and we walked into the arena to experience a network marketing event. That many people, that much passion, that much energy, it was electric. Ziegler said on stage, which was, if you dream it, you can achieve it. It seems simple, but it was very profound for me. It allowed me to dream big. It allowed me to realize that there were amazing places you could see and travel, a lifestyle that you could live, to meet great people, take an average life and grade it above average life. There's just been so many opportunities for me to really have those moments where I take a look back and really soak up the moment. Every trip we go on, we've got thousands of distributors that have never been to these countries. They've dreamt of going to different countries and traveling the world, but they've never really been able to fulfill those dreams until it came to an opportunity like Jeunesse.
All our Jeunesse family inspire so many people around the world. They make a big difference in our life, and I try to bring my best because I want to then know how important they are.
I'm still a young guy. I just celebrated my 36th birthday, and I tell our distributors that I've got a good 30-year run in me. If my mom can work till she's 65, I need to be able to work until I'm 65 too. And when you're passionate about what you do, it's something that you can again say with conviction, because there's nothing slowing us down. I'm more hungry today than I was the day that we started this company, because I know the power of what we have in our hands with Jeunesse. I know the power of what we can do to change people's lives and to literally change the world with this culture that we've created here in Jeunesse. And I think it's only the beginning. It's not just marketing, it's not just sales, it's not just branding. There's a whole back end to this business that really drives the ship and moves the company forward. And you get to build community, you get to build family. That's the culture of Jeunesse. One of the clear missions that we have here at Jeunesse is always to be at the forefront of everything we're doing. To not just be looking next year, but to be looking 2, 5, 10 years out at different technologies, different innovations, always having an open mind, always realizing that there's new development, there's new evolution in marketing, in technology, in science, in different platforms that we can tap into and be a part of and enhance everything that we offer as a company. Jeunesse is touching hundreds and thousands of people's lives, and their passion is something that lights me up, that continues to inspire me every single day to support them to the best of our ability.
Jeunesse family, I need you on your feet. Please welcome to the stage and bring the energy for your chief, visionary officer, Scott Lewis.
Jeunesse family, I've got a very simple question. Does anyone in the Velodrome love Jeunesse? Come on, we need full energy, full passion. Does anyone in the arena love Jeunesse? Let me hear you say yes. Love it. Guten Morgen, buongiorno, hello to our entire Jeunesse European family. Such an honor. Please have a seat. It's such an honor to be back here. Actually, back here? No. My first time in Berlin, so first time here in this beautiful city, but what an exciting way to wrap up the League World Tour than right here in Germany. The last stop of the Lead World Tour. We've been waiting for this moment for a long time. So it's a big honor to be back here in front of our Jeunesse European family. You guys excited today? You guys really excited today? You know, when you think about these events and this weekend, you know, it really comes down to the importance of decisions. You know, these are the events when leaders make decisions. And I hope all of you treat this weekend very importantly. Put a priority on this weekend, because one decision to go all in with Jeunesse, one decision to take your business to the next level can take your life to the next level. They say one decision can shape your destiny forever. You believe that? Are you ready to make this weekend the best weekend of your life? Guys, I want you this weekend to work on your belief level. You've got to take your belief level to an all-new high this weekend. You've got to believe in this company. You've got to believe in these products. And most importantly, you've got to believe in yourself. Do you believe that you can do great things with Jeunesse? I'm going to ask you one more time. You believe you can do great things with this company? Guys, the timing is now. They say the distance between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. It's what you do every single day, every single weekend to make it your very best. To make it your very best. Tomorrow's never promised. Every day is a blessing. And what a blessing we have to have such incredible leaders. I look around this arena today and I see the best of the best for Jeunesse Europe. Am I right? I mean, I look at the quality of the leaders we have here today. This is going to be a very important moment this weekend. I don't want you to look at this weekend as just Lead. This is Lead, the Lead World Tour. But I want you to look at today as a new launch. As today as a launch day, a new launch to your business. Because today is when everything changes. When you take everything, your business, your life to the next level this weekend. When you look at the timing of what's happening for this company, guys, it's interesting because the past few years have been so exciting. Jeunesse has become the talk of this industry. Do you realize that? The top 10 companies in this industry are all looking at Jeunesse. They're all taking a look at what we've created with this company. And most of all, it's pretty rare, you know, becoming the fastest company in network marketing history to do annual sales of $1 billion back in 2015. But to repeat that year after year after year. That's what's so difficult. There's not many companies that get to the $1 billion mark, but when they do, to be able to repeat that is so difficult. And I believe that there's leaders in this industry that are sick and tired of having to rebuild. Rebuild, rebuild, rebuild. I believe that in today's world of network marketing, leaders are looking for a home where they can plant their flag and not just run for the next 2 years, not just build a team for the next 3 years, but to run for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years. I say I've got a 30-year run in me, and I say it over and over again. I want to know, Jeunesse family, you guys ready to run with me? Are you ready to run hard? Are you ready to run fast? Guys, everything is here for the taking. You look at what we did last year, to be able to do it again. The $1 billion mark, $1.3 billion for our third consecutive year. What should that tell you? More than anything this weekend, I want you to get as much information as possible that you can leverage. How can you leverage this? One word comes to mind: stability. Stability. There's not many companies in the industry that can repeat this year after year. 3 consecutive years of $1 billion plus. That should tell you the stability of what we have with Jeunesse when you're out there talking about these products, this company, this opportunity. You know, this number makes me proud, but it is just a number. It's about what's behind this number. You think about all the lives that we're touching through the products, through the business opportunity, through this global platform. And for me, that's what I'm most passionate about. That's why I'm so passionate about network marketing, is because we provide an opportunity for people to find hope again, to get out there and have hope and to win and to touch other people's lives. I'm so deeply passionate about this industry because we have the opportunity to empower others. empower others to realize their potential, and maximize it every single day to get out there and change their life. And Jeunesse, we're not just providing world-class products, a world-class business opportunity. I believe we're creating experiences. And that's something I'm really proud of. I believe that we create the best experiences in life. And for me, that's the most rewarding part. When I look back on these events, when I look back in that video and I see all the incentive trips, all the relationships that we've been able to build over the past 8.5 years, that's what touches my heart. Because I know that we're making a difference in this world. And it is more than just the business. It is those experiences. It's a lifelong bond that we're able to build as one Jeunesse family. Bringing together people with a common mission, with a common cause and purpose. That's the power of this industry. To be able to come into an arena like this. And that's what I talk about when I say Jeunesse is a global movement. When you can bring together like-minded, like-hearted people, like ourselves here today, with a common mission to get out there and create positive impact in the world, you can change the world through this industry. You can change this world through Jeunesse, and that's exactly what we're doing. This is a culture of family, of integrity, of values, of purpose, and a lot of passion. It's a culture that all of you should be proud of. I'm so proud of this culture because I believe that there's one thing that separate those top 10 companies, those billion-dollar companies, and those that never got there, and it's culture. What Jeunesse is, you know, we never wanted to create just a billion-dollar company. A lot of companies have that goal. Our goal, our vision from the very beginning has been to create a multi-billion-dollar brand, a household name, one of the great legacy companies in network marketing. Not just a company, but a generational movement. That's what we're building here at Jeunesse. That's what all of you are a part of. When you look at those, really the top 3, top 4 companies in this industry, that's a generational company. Businesses that have been passed on generation to generation. You're talking about 40 and 50-year-old companies. That's the power of what we have in our hands here today with Jeunesse. So this weekend, I want you to build your belief bigger than it's ever been before. Build your vision bigger than it's ever been before, because you're going to get to hear from some of the best of best. Best of the best, not just in Jeunesse, but in network marketing worldwide. I look in this company and I realize that the quality of the leadership, I have no doubt in where we're taking this company. 3 consecutive billion-dollar years is only just the beginning as we continue to scale more growth and get out there and touch that many more people's lives. Now the purpose of this event, LEAD, I'm going to kind of set up the theme for you a little bit today, because LEAD was designed specifically for leaders. It was designed for the top level leadership in this company. And all the speeches, all the information, all the value that you're going to get from the stage this weekend is going to be delivered by extremely successful leaders that are here to help you succeed in your business. Now, when you talk about leadership, I think it's often intimidating. Not because we're not good leaders, but because it's such an ambiguous word, right? I mean, if you were to go around and speak to 10 different CEOs in any industry and tell them to define leadership, you would get 10 different answers. 10 different answers, because it is so ambiguous. So there's 2 things we want to do this weekend. First of all, we want to take the ambiguity out of the word leadership. The second thing is we want to clearly define what it means to lead. What it means to lead. We want to teach you how to be more effective as a leader this weekend. Does that sound good? We awake? Does that sound good, Jeunesse Europe? You're going to know after this weekend what you have to do and how to do it. But before we do, let me take some of the stress away. Because most people are not natural-born leaders. It's something that you have to develop. So it should make you less intimidated that the person sitting next to you today, they don't know why, they don't know how to be a leader either. And that's why we're all here this weekend, to learn from each other. We're here to learn to lead. And you should have 2 goals. To define leadership and to become leaders, to become better leaders. If you're here today though, you've either had success or you're going to have success. You've either had growth or you're going to experience growth, or you're just hungry for growth. Are you guys hungry for success? Are you hungry for success? You're going to get tons of value this weekend. Not just from the double diamonds and the diamonds, we're going to have some of the rising stars on the stage this weekend. Some of the rubies, some of the emeralds. We're going to have a rising star panel. The ones that are out there really making it happen day to day. They're going to teach you what it means to become an optimal leader in this industry. And I can tell you that we all have it in us. But it's up to us to develop it every single day. It's up to us this weekend to learn something every step of the way. And I want to talk about a few qualities of leadership. And they're not just qualities of leadership that are specific really to network marketing. They're not necessarily specific to building a network marketing organization. These are leadership qualities that we use in corporate. These are leadership qualities that you can use in any industry. And then when you hear from our diamonds, they're going to dig even deeper. They're going to go behind these principles and teach you how to apply them to build your network marketing organization. Does that sound good? So the first word is servant. Servant-driven leadership. Having a servant's heart. You help enough other people get what they want, you'll get everything you desire in life. You're going to attract those people who believe you can help them because you're successful. You want to attract people that actually believe in you, that you're there to serve them, to help them become successful. You know, ask not what your team can do, but what you can do for your team every single day. That's the mentality, to have a servant's heart, to serve others. I can tell you one of our cultural attributes at Jeunesse is to have a servant's heart. Every single person in the corporate family, when they join the company, they know that we're here to serve you. You need to know that you're here to serve your team. Master the art of being approachable. Being someone that's genuine and authentic today is something that's undervalued. I think it's so important that, you know, people want to connect with someone that's real, someone that's going to feel their heart, right? Someone that's going to explain what their purpose is and really connect with someone not on a head-to-head or an eye-to-eye level, but a heart-to-heart level. I think you heard my mom just talk about that. It has to feel good to be around you. You've got to gain people's confidence with your confidence. You're going to attract like-minded people. I think one of the biggest reasons Jeunesse has been successful is because we do things the right way. We lead with our hearts. And when you do things the right way, with integrity, you're going to attract people like yourselves, people with integrity, people that share that same passion. And confident leaders with conviction, you don't have to be the ones talking all the time. The other big word I want to talk about or quality is listening, the importance of listening leadership. They say the loudest person in the room is the weakest person in the room. Think about that. The loudest person in the room is generally the weakest person in the room. I took a whole class in my graduate program called Listening Leadership. I think about, you know, great leaders of the world, someone like Oprah Winfrey. You guys have heard of Oprah. I mean, multi-billionaire. Think about why she was successful. Think about her talk show for however many 20 plus years. When she speaks, she has conviction, but it's really the active listening that made her famous. That's what made her famous. Confident leaders have to have the ability to listen with as much conviction as they're speaking with. Think about that. You have to have conviction in your listening skills. Listening will help you understand your team, your prospects, what people are trying to get out of this business. You think that's important to listen? You think it's important to know what people are looking to gain out of Jeunesse? So I challenge you to be a better listener. We challenge ourselves to be better listeners in corporate. I mean, I think you pick your moments to speak, but being an active listener is where you can really have conviction and success in this industry. Let yourself learn from your team. Appreciate the uniqueness instead of trying to mold your team into a certain shape. So really listen to your team. You've got great ideas. You've got leaders that can offer so much perspective in your team that are out there having challenges, adversity. So you as leaders have to give them a voice. You have to create a culture in your team that empowers them to have a voice. So the next quality I want to talk about is purpose. You need to understand what your team and your prospects want out of the business. You know, you need to understand your why, your purpose, but just as important, you need to know what your team's purpose is. What are they trying to achieve? What's their purpose? It's definitely important to know yours, but your purpose should be to help others achieve their purpose. Make sense? Your purpose should be to help them achieve their purpose. Create an energy in your team. There's so many great success stories in Jeunesse, and I look at it and, you know, I look at what's happening in Brazil, for example. These guys, they've had more challenges than you could ever imagine. Knockoff products in the market, their CV to price ratio is 50% at best. They're making less money on the dollar, but they're the fastest growing country in the entire Jeunesse world last year. And how do they do that? Energy. Energy. I see some of our great leaders in Europe as well. Projecting energy, projecting enthusiasm, even through the challenges, is infectious. It's infectious in your team. So create an energy, create a team culture of equality and inclusion, and lead with your heart. People want to feel your heart. People want you to be genuine. People want you to be authentic. They want to hear your good days and your bad days, because that makes you real. We have all kinds of struggles every single day, but the best leaders in this business, the best leaders in life are resilient in the face of adversity. So commit to creating a team culture, a team spirit, and a culture of inclusion instead of exclusion. Strive to understand what's at stake for people in their business. What's in the core of their lives. That will inspire you every single day. When you start to understand your team better, you understand what they're trying to gain from this business, you hear some of the struggles, you hear what their purpose, what their why is, that's going to drive you more as a leader of the organization. So think about that. The next attribute I want to talk about is values. It can either make you or break you, but you've got to be bulletproof when it comes to integrity, honesty, and ethics. Integrity, honesty, and ethics. You've got to lead by example every single day. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. Your walk's got to be bigger than your talk, right? You've got to lead by example every single day. Values must demonstrate your character. Every single day, your values are demonstrating your character as a person. You can't dictate the process, you have to demonstrate the process. Live that process and show it. You know, wear it on your sleeve. It's going to take consistency, discipline to get results. Leaders in your team want to see that you're walking the walk, that you're leading by example. You have to be present at all events, all conference calls, all leadership training, all incentive trips. I commend all of you for being here today. And you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm on Facebook Live right now. I'm pretty sure I'm on Facebook Live, and there's people in your teams watching this event right now. My question to them is, why aren't they here today? I mean, there's not many more seats, but why aren't they here today? As leaders, we need you guys here. We need you in this environment of passion, of purpose, of one team, one family, one Jeunesse. Because these are the moments when you build your passion, when you build your belief bigger than it's ever been before. And these are the events when people come out and change their life, when they take their business to the next level. So for those of you who are not with us today, I'm pretty sure there's a huge event in Rome coming up this October. Am I right? Am I right? Expo Thrive is going to be held in Rome this year, and I'm pretty sure Palo Latamatica, that huge arena, can fit like 8,000 people. So Jeunesse Europe, are we going to pack the house in Rome for Thrive this year? Come on guys, are we going to put 8,000 people in that arena in Rome? Absolutely, I believe that that's going to be our time. It will be the largest event in Jeunesse's history. But you have to be present at events like this. You have to check your own commitment before you expect it from others, right? You've got to be committed if you want your team to be committed. The next quality I want to talk about is integrity. Accountability, character, and humility. All of these go together as one package. Integrity means doing the right thing. not pulling someone into something that's not right for them. I think so many times, do you really want people in your team that don't want to be a part of your team? So you need to know when is the right time to let go. You want people that are aligned with your values, that are aligned with your passion. Otherwise, you're really not spending your time usefully. Accountability. Your action is always visible to your team. You've got to be accountable every single day. People are watching you. People want to see that you're leading by example. So are you staying true to your commitment? Are you consistent? Are you disciplined? Or are you coming up with excuses and you're not present, you're not showing up at event? You know, the reality is there's excuses that we can all make. You know, there's always things and challenges in life that, you know, we can use as excuses. But the leaders, the successful leaders in this industry, they move past excuses. There's no excuses. They always show up. Always show up. Now, the next quality I want to talk about is character. Character. Are you charismatic? You know, people aren't born leaders. People aren't born charismatic. And what does the word charisma mean? Really, it's about making others feel heard, making others feel valued, making others feel important. But to become charismatic, it's an organic process. It's an organic process to build your confidence, to shape your approach, to be more engaging with interest. Character comes from humility. Your character comes from your humility. So check your ego at the door. One thing I really can't stand is when people's egos get out of control with success. Always check your ego at the door, because it's not about you, it's about them. It's not about you, it's about them. It's about all the people's lives that you can touch. People want you to let your guard down. People relate to your imperfections. So be real with people. Have courage. That's the next quality I want to talk about, is have courage. Step outside your comfort zone. They say when you step outside your comfort zone, that zone never contracts again, it only expands. Being here is the first step. Picture yourself doing what you learned this weekend. What you learned this weekend, picture yourself doing. Whatever you hold in your mind on a consistent basis is exactly what you're going to experience in your life. Courage and practice when you leave this event. So practice what you learn. Approaching new people that you've never would have approached before. Getting outside your comfort zone because you have conviction in what you stand for. How many of you believe that you're with the right company at the right time? How many of you believe you're with the right company at the right time with the right people? You've got to have conviction in what we stand for, because Jeunesse is a company that stands for what's right in network marketing. Jeunesse represents the coming together of many nationalities, religions, as one team, one family, one Jeunesse, one movement. That's what we stand for. You need to be proud to represent this industry of network marketer. You need to be proud to be a professional network marketer. You need to have belief in what we stand for. You need to stay in phase one. You know what? If you're not prospecting and talking to new people and having the courage to get outside your comfort zone every single day, eventually your business becomes stagnant. I see it all around the world. Leaders start to have success and they get comfortable. You can never get comfortable. You can never get complacent. You can never lose that edge, that hunger, that burning desire and passion to help people win. So have courage every single day. You need to let go. You need to know when to let go of a dead pursuit. So many times in life, you're pursuing leadership, you're pursuing prospects, and the reality is they don't see the vision. The time's not right for them. They don't understand the products. They don't want to look younger and feel younger. There's not many people in the world that don't want to look younger and feel younger, but the timing's not right. So know when to take no for an answer, because it's going to allow you to manage your team better. Having gratitude, recognizing input, giving your team a voice. I talked about that. Recognizing their accomplishments, their contributions to the team. This is something we apply in corporate as well. Recognition and showing gratitude is so important in business. There's probably not a day that goes by that I don't tell people that I appreciate them. And that's so important as you build the culture of your team. Gratitude is taking notice and calling out with specifics in a public setting. Call somebody out in public, at a meeting, at a team meeting, point somebody and recognize them for hitting Jade, for hitting executive, whatever that accomplishment is. You'll be surprised at how much value that has to building their confidence in your team. By keeping the focus on others, you're showing others the key trait of generosity, of gratitude. Be generous with your time commitment, your knowledge, your heart, your spirit. That's what can really build your team's belief in you, is gratitude. By being selfless and pointing the spotlight on someone else rather than yourself. It's so valuable to give other people the opportunity to rise in your organization, to empower them to be on the stage, to empower them to learn. So have gratitude for your team, have generosity, strive to be a good servant, strive to care about their purpose more than their own. Strive to be guided by values, strive to build character. Be a leader that you and your team can be proud of. As a leader, you can do all of these things. Your team will keep you motivated as much as you keep them. Your team's success will inspire you just as much as you can inspire them. I can tell you that your stories inspire us. You know, there's not a moment that goes by that we don't look back and realize how blessed we are in this company. As you think about these qualities and these characteristics of leadership this weekend, know that we have gratitude for you. Know that, as we look back, we realize that we've been able to rise through different challenges, and I can say that Jeunesse is a company with resilience. We're a resilient company. But there's not a moment that goes by that we forget why we've had the success that we've had. You're not able to have 3 consecutive billion-dollar-plus years if it's not for some incredible leaders like yourself. And I can tell you that as we look forward, there's no stopping this company. I remember the first meeting we had at Jeunesse corporate headquarters. We came up with the name Jeunesse and came up with the logo, the products, the different lines. And I remember stepping outside of that conference room and I looked at my mom dead in the eyes and I said that this is a company that's destined for greatness. Destined for greatness. And the thing about it is, there's nothing really special about us. I mean, we're real down-to-earth, humble people. The reality is, we're out there leading with our hearts. We're out there being as real and genuine as possible. We're out there showing our flaws, but most of all, we're out there with servants' hearts. We are here to serve you. And I know that all of you as leaders of your teams are serving others. And that's the beautiful thing about this industry. I look back and, the experiences that we've been able to share together as one Jeunesse family have been life-changing. But it's only just the beginning. Because I can tell you that even with all the success we've had, we're never comfortable. We're never complacent. We are more hungry, more driven, more passionate, more focused today than we have ever been. Why? Because every single day, there's thousands of people joining this company. There's thousands of people that are putting their trust in us, their confidence in us. And I can tell you that we treat that very seriously. We carry a lot of weight on our shoulders, but it's because of that we go so hard every single day. It's because of that every single year, 350,000 plus air miles a year, because it's the amount of responsibility that we feel. So many leaders and corporate executives and owners lose sight of that. They lose sight of the responsibility that we have, not just to meet your expectations, but to exceed them every single day. And we don't treat it lightly. We treat it very seriously. And I can tell you that this is only just the beginning. This weekend, you're going to get to hear from some of the best of the best. I would encourage you to take notes. I would encourage you to really focus on the top 3 things you want to get out of this weekend. And to make this weekend your best weekend. Because when we come out of this event, it's game on. When we come out of this event, it's all roads lead to Rome as we build up for Expo. And I can tell you that I believe last year there were so many growth markets in Europe. Europe had so many growth markets. But it's only just the beginning. I believe that this year, 2018, is the year that the sleeping giant has a rude awakening right here in Europe. So you guys ready to come out of this event with momentum? I want this event here at the Velodrome to be the smallest event we ever have again in Jeunesse Europe's history. Can we make this the smallest event we ever have again? Guys, we are so grateful for your leadership. This is going to be a weekend and an event that you're never going to forget. We're going to continue to be backing you up every step of the way. Just know that we're pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into this, and we've got so much respect for all of you that are making sacrifices, that are getting out there and living Jeunesse. But the time is now. Everybody's watching Jeunesse. Everybody's watching Jeunesse Europe. There's so many companies that look at Jeunesse as setting the gold standard, and it's because of leaders like you. So I want to ask you one more time. Do you believe you're at the right place at the right time with the right company? Are you ready to come out of this event? Are you ready to come out of this event with full passion, full heart, full focus? Guys, we're ready to run with you. We're ready to make this weekend our best event, and most of all, we are ready to make Jeunesse the #1 network marketing company in the world. Are you ready? Are you ready to lead the movement? Guys, I know that you believe in this company. I know that you believe in these products. I know that you believe in yourself. But I want to know, are you ready to get out there and lead the charge? Are you ready to lead the charge? So if I can get everybody to stand up, and when I say you can, I want to hear you say I will. Can we do that? Yeah. Are we ready to lead the charge? You can. I will. You can. I will. You can. I will. Guys, it's a tremendous honor to be here. We believe in you. Remember, your life is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. Live on purpose. Live with passion. Make every single day your very best, Jay. One team, one family, one Jeunesse.